Yeah, don't come to our house, you stalkers. We know we have all the fans out there that want to see where we live, steal our underwear.
What?
I don't know what stalkers do. I assume it's they do. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Mike.
And I'm Kim.
This is Goose. And you're watching Tabletop Turtle. And it's Canada Day.
Yay!
That's why we're wearing matching outfits. We don't usually match. No, that's not true. We matched in the last video. So today we're going to do a haul video. We basically ordered a bunch of games yesterday, and they all came in. And so we figured, what better way to spend Canada Day than through our consumer purchases?
Well, we'll be basically spending the long weekend just playing games.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to show you guys what we got before we tore it all open.
That's what our Canadian forefathers did after exploring the Great North. They all sat down and played some board games to celebrate the day. And they did it with some Native people, and they had a good time. That's Canada history, as rewritten by us.
And up first we have
Hadrians Wall.
We already know we love this game.
Yeah.
Like, we've tried this game. We absolutely
Well, we bought it from a friend.
Exactly.
Because at first I was like, I hate roll and write games. But he said, like, I think you'll like this one. And so I said, I don't know. And then we tried it and we liked it.
He loved
so
it.
Now
he
we
ate
bought
his own words.
We played it so much because to review the game, we figured, okay, we'll give it like 10, 15 plays, and we just kept playing and playing and playing. Yeah. So we're like, we should probably own this.
And it's one of the few games that say that we never play games on the couch, and we actually played games.
Yeah.
Not on this couch, on the other couch that we have, but we sat on the couch and we both played it at the same time.
We're flexing on our number of couches. There are 2.
No, we have more couches. Let's go just upstairs too.
We have so many couches. We need couches for people to sleep over, guests and stuff. Trying to be responsible
we
here.
need couches to play different board games on. You silly man.
That's right. Yeah, so we bought Hadrian's Wall. If you've never played a game before and you're not particularly familiar with it, definitely check out our review. We went into it pretty extensively.
Exactly.
But short and sweet. It's great, especially if you're a solo gamer. If you're a solo gamer and you don't own this, you're a silly person.
If you're not a solo gamer like Manda and Bas are,
yeah.
Well, we would both still play this solo. It's that good. It's that good.
Yeah. When we contacted Renegade Games and we told them that it plays really great in the toilet, and we said to put it on their box, and they blocked us.
That's not true.
They blocked us.
That's not true.
Damn you, Renegade Games. Hadrian's Wall. And next up, we have Disney's Villainous, which didn't come shrink wrap for some reason. Oh, it comes with like tape. It comes with tape on the box.
I know, even Goose is shocked by it. I know.
How am I going to take this off without damaging the box?
That's a great question.
Curse you, Disney.
But we actually saw a couple different people review this, including Foster Maple, and
they seem to love it.
They love this game.
I just thought it was like a mass market sort of like the type of game you buy at Target that aren't particularly good.
Yeah, you buy if you're a Disney fan. Not if you're a real board game. You just like Disney stuff.
Like, all that sounded really condescending. Like, oh, we don't shop at Target. We don't.
No,
we're not regular board game.
We don't actually shop at Target because we're in Canada and we don't actually have Target.
We used to. We don't know a ton about this game. It's just that people seem to rave about it, and I was like, okay, well,
at least it's a good 2-player game.
Yeah, and it was like relatively cheap. Give it a shot. Yeah. And it looked cool. Asymmetrical powers. You basically play as an evil villain, one of the famous evil villains, like Captain Hook or something, and you face off against other people. And it seemed, when I looked at reviews and stuff, it looked like it played well for like 2 to 4 players, which is nice. 2 to 6 players. Oh, okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll let you know.
And we just started off with the base game. I know a lot of people, I want to do a little service announcement here. Beep, beep, beep. When you first buy a game, just buy the base game. I understand there's a lot of desire to start buying a bunch of expansions before you've played the game because you think, oh, but this expansion, it adds this and it makes the game even better. And the game's broken without this expansion. No, just buy the base game.
I would say
always just start with the base game.
There are some exceptions to that rule. And Anachrony is one game that I'd say...
No, you're ruining my service announcement.
I'm sorry.
Always start with the base game. I have
to be honest with our viewers.
No, you can lie to them sometimes.
Most games, like 99% of games, get just the base game because you want to see if you like it before you get an expansion, you know? And also, very often expansions, they add variety, but they don't change the game. No. The few games that we feel that the expansion changes the game and for the better, we'll tell you. We'll let you guys know.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully it's good. It's got cool pieces. That's all we know. Disney's Villainous. Canada Day. Special effects. Box turning. Next up, oh my lord.
Ooh,
Mosaic, the story of civilization. We also played this at a buddy's house. We get exposed to a lot of games at his house. He has a tendency to keep buying games and then never replaying them.
I highly recommend doing that.
Get yourself one of those friends.
Get one of those friends that buys every game that ever comes out, and then you get to test them firsthand.
Yeah. Shout outs to you, Andrew. We love you, buddy. Keep buying new games.
Even if you don't watch our videos. Even if you don't watch our videos, it's okay.
We're not using you. I swear to God. Yeah, but that's what he does. He buys a lot of new games. And this is one of the ones he bought. We've only played it once. It's funny because I went through the game coming near the end, and I was like, that's okay. But then as like the night went on, we drove home. I was kind of like thinking about it. I was like, that was fun.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of games.
I should have played. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You continue.
Oh, I was just thinking like, yeah, I should have played that card and I should have played this. And then I was like, oh shit. Oh crap. I swore. I was just thinking,
you keep swearing.
It's casual Canada Day. You could swear on Canada Day. We're sitting on a couch. It's all casual. My legs crossed. We got a dog at our feet. Casual. But yeah, I kind of drove home and I was thinking about all these different strategies that I could have implemented. And I realized it was a lot of fun just playing so many cards. And they're all so different.
I think it says a lot, at least for us, because we're lucky and fortunate enough to get the exposure to the game firsthand before considering whether or not to buy it. But it says a lot when you play a few games a day and you go home and you're still thinking about that.
You kind of ruminate on it.
Game, right? Like sometimes, like upon first play, some people like you buy a game, the first play, like, not that impressive. I don't know what the hype about this game is about. You play a few times, right? Whereas some other games, you play once and it's like, damn, that was a very good game. Like I can't stop thinking about it. I want to play it again. And then for us, that's when we pull the trigger and buy the game.
Heck yeah. You know what it's like? It's like a good movie or like a good anime. A good anime. You know, like you can have things that are just entertaining. For the moment, you're like, oh, that was fun. Ticket to Ride. It's a great game. Great game. But you don't think about Ticket to Ride afterwards. Not usually, unless like something funny happened. And I sort of liken that to like, you watch a good anime that's just entertaining. You know, you had your fun, and then once it's done, you never talk about it again. You don't even think about it again. Whereas you watch something like Promised Neverland. Yeah, and you actually talk about that because that's interesting. It has a lot of depth. It's just like certain games. Certain games that just like get you talking afterwards. And I feel like this is one. And so I'm hoping it gives us some great plays in the future. Mm-hmm. And we'll see what it holds. Maybe we should do a review of it or something. I don't think it's very popular, but who cares? It's our channel. We can do whatever we want.
No, I mean, I think it's more important to focus on games that aren't that popular because, like, we all know, like, what's the top 5 on BGG at a point in time, that kind of thing. Yeah. But the games that aren't very often talked about, but you get so much pleasure off, that's the reason people are watching us. Yeah. I want to know. Mosaic.
Next up is Longshot. I played the regular version of this many, many years ago, and I despised it. But people raved about this one. Because this is Longshot, the dice game. And it looked like a really fun, sort of chill not chill, actually, like a rambunctious party game. Oh. And we don't own a lot of those types of games, but I bought it because it was like really cheap, so it filled out free shipping. It was like good.
I mean, it's important. You want to know those,
You do. Sometimes you need a game that's just good for free shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that's not the only reason. People were really raving about it. They said it's really good. We don't own a ton of party games, but it's just good to fill out your collection with a good variety of different types of games, I think. Yeah. It won't be a game that gets busted out a lot, but
who knows? Who knows,
yeah, who
right?
knows?
I think it's really fun when you get to like pick these games that like smaller, not the most popular, and you give it a shot and it kind of surprises you how much you like it, even for how small the game is. One of those games were like King Domino for me. It was like such a simple, basic game, but man, was that like addicting. There was a period of time, definitely. Every time you had friends who would play the game,
I was like, play King Domino.
Yeah, even though it was like a 15-minute game, like at the end of the night, like I want to play.
Yeah,
King Domino.
You never know. It's always kind of nice to give these types of games a shot. These nice cheap games. It's harder to pull the trigger when it's like a big, I don't know,
$150 game.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a huge box, and it's like if we don't want this, if we don't enjoy playing this game, and also the setup time and takedown time. It's
yeah. The setup on this looks really easy. So I'm hoping it's a lot of fun. Speaking of filling your quota to fit free shipping, here's a random expansion for a game we just recently played, Ashes. This is the Frosttail Giants. I just picked him randomly and added him because it was $10. Is it a good expansion? I don't know. It just had a cool looking ginger on it. And I was like, I support gingers. He's a redhead.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Gingers, shout out to you.
What's next?
It's Guild. It's
Ooh.
the Guild of Merchant Explorers.
We also played this.
It's awfully named game. Yeah, we played another game we played at Anders. I really liked it. I liked how quick it was. I liked that the setup wasn't too bad. I liked that from reviews, it seemed as though it played 2 players really well. A nice lighter game that seemed relatively simple to play, but still had some depth to it to make it a bit more entertaining than your usual casual game.
And when we first saw this game, it was like, oh, it looks like another kind of a shipping, exploring type game. Like,
I'm delivering goods in the Mediterranean. Hooray!
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I've never seen that before. And it's easy to teach, so it's good. That's
important.
The Guild of Merchant Explorers.
This is so excited.
Next
to play
up.
the game.
It's Mind Management, or Mind MGMT. I don't know why management needed an acronym, but I guess because it fits better. It looks better.
4 letters.
Mind Management, another game we borrowed for a while.
We did a review on this game.
No, we didn't.
We didn't?
No.
Felt like we did.
We have like 10 videos and you don't know what we reviewed. We did not review this game.
I think it's hard because we talk about the games a lot. So sometimes it's...
When we talk to each other, we just talk in review style.
Well, yeah, we discuss the theme, the play, the
like,
scoring.
oh, hey, Kim, welcome back from work. What's up? What's up, Kim? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about Mind MGMT. Come here, sit down.
It is kind of what our life is
and
like.
then we end every conversation with, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to this conversation. See you in the next one. Peace. And then we leave. But it was good.
Really, though, this game, I think it really blew us both away.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like another basic sort of like hidden movement game, but it felt like more. It felt like more than that.
I won't lie, the very first time we played it, I felt so frustrated. So frustrated because
I'm too good. I'm too shifty. I'm too hidden.
No, because he kept saying things like that I wasn't doing it right, that, like I need to make smarter choices.
Mind games.
Yeah.
Mind MGMT games.
He really is like that. But then the second time we played it and we swapped roles, he really struggled to find where I was. And I was like, it's not just me. The game does a really good job of I don't know how to explain it, but it makes you really have to think and consider all these random factors. I like to think I'm logical, and I like very clear, I like to know all the variables that affect a decision. And the fact that of this game, you can't get that ever. So some of it's always going to be guessing. And
somewhat.
When you conclude the initial game, you open new packets to expand the game as you go along. And that for me was...
Yeah, it's called the shift system in this game. It's basically like an inclusion of what seems like an expansion pack. And there's these...
multiple expansion packs.
Yeah, there's like these things you open up, and then based on whether or not you win or lose, the losing team will typically get a little expansion that they can open up.
A little advantage.
And it'll probably include things like characters or abilities or something. Yeah, and I was a little hesitant buying the regular game because the deluxe version has like the big wooden pieces and stuff. This is like $40. I was like, why not?
Yeah, this definitely feels like a steal for what you get in this
Mind
game.
Management. Maybe we should review this one.
We should.
You already think we did, so it's a Mandela effect in your own head. And last, but certainly not least, is War of the Ring. War of the Ring. That's Star Wars.
I was going to say, that's not the Rings. That's Star Wars. Like that.
I'm just doing that on purpose. I'm purposely trolling, I promise.
I thought I was confused. I was like, am I remembering things wrongly?
No, I love Lord of the Rings. No, but it's War of the Ring in a box. It really is. We just watched...
It's War of the Ring in a box?
Or, sorry, Lord of the Rings.
Really
Lord of the Rings in a box.
In the flesh.
Yeah. But we watched, well, I shouldn't say we recently watched the movies. You recently watched them for the first time. All 3 of them. That's like a year ago?
Yeah, I think I've seen them before, like a long, long time ago, but
I've seen them watch
not all at one go. And I think it was one weekend. He was like, I barely remember the story. And
it's a cultural milestone. Like, it's
so
something
he was like, yeah, we have to watch the whole thing, like in a marathon. And I was like, okay.
Everybody should experience certain things. You should experience Lord of the Rings. You should experience a Fabricland commercial. These are the things.
I haven't seen Fabricland commercials, so.
Human experience. Well, we'll binge watch them. All Fabricland commercials.
Multiple. Do I have?
Yeah, every commercials are like that. But yeah, this is Lord of the Rings in a box. And now that she knows the story, I think it'll be a lot more enjoyable. It's like the de facto 2-player sort of epic game.
Important to note, he has owned the game before.
Yeah. But I wasn't getting to the table very often, so eventually
isn't it supposed to be super long?
Just sold it. It is long. It is long. But like,
how long are we talking?
Long? Isn't
like 2 hours?
It says 120 minutes. But I think our first playthrough will probably 3 hours. But really, that's
not 4, not 5, not 6.
It might be 4. Yeah, but really, like we're not unused to that. You know, we're used to gaming for a little bit longer on a particular. Like we play Through the Ages, one of our favorite games. So It's not a big deal. It's the type of game it's not a legacy game, but it's the type of game that requires that same type of friend you would use for a legacy game. Somebody who's a bit more committed and who's like...
And who knows like getting themselves into... If your friends are like, come over and play board games.
Yeah.
You don't have to whip this out.
Yeah, you can play this as a new player. If you've only played like 4, 5, 6 games, but you have to know what you're getting into. And you both should probably read the rule book separately and learn it as best you can and then give it a shot. But it's definitely an event worth experiencing.
Or you just go watch someone's tutorial video like this.
Like ours. We don't have one for this one.
But we can create one if you like.
We could.
But
it'll be a lot of work.
But give this a shot.
Yeah, or the ring.
Like I'm going to.
And that what wraps it up. That was our board game haul. Not a ton of games, but a decent amount. Mm-hmm. Enough that there's some buyer's remorse, and I'm like, that money could have been spent better elsewhere. But
he's lying. He is lying. He never regrets buying a number of games. And next thing you know, I'll open the door tomorrow and be like, what is this big box doing in our front door?
But
and
now,
I'm like, I ordered more games.
Now, because I have a channel, it's a business expense. It's tax deductible.
It is not. It is not.
It's, it's a holiday. It's Canada Day.
But I feel that
John A. McDonald,
for all hobbies,
he's looking down on us.
This is worth it. Like, this would be so many hours of good old fun for us.
Good old fun.
And
good old timey fun. Yeah, so that wraps it up. Thanks everybody for watching.
If there are any other games you think we really should give a shot or should
tell us what games to buy.
Yeah, because we keep buying them apparently.
Or which one we should do a review of or a tutorial of or something.
Yeah, if you
give us some help here. Give us content. Why am I doing all the work? Get to work, you lazy bums.
Just let us know which games.
You think subscribing is good enough? Get to work. Write a script too. Give it to me.
You'd appreciate that.
Yeah. What the heck?
Bye everybody.
Oh, happy Canada Day.
And happy 4th of July for the Americans.
Oh yeah. Happy Independence Day. Let's fight.
No.
War of 1812. Let's do it over again.
No. Bye.
Bye.
This is Baku.
He does. Bye.